Okay, everybody out there. So listen, this is Fred from Bent Time Studio Podcast, and I want to welcome you today to a quick little video that I'm making. I'm hoping this really helps you guys. If only one little part of it gets to you and puts you to think, then you're in a good place, and I did something good. But if anybody is thinking about getting any type of business started, right? The first thing you have to do is you gotta think about where you're at mentally, physically. Mentally means your mind has to be right. Physically, you gotta be able to do what it is. Physically, you have to be able to move your body around to do what it is you're thinking about, the type of work you want to do. Meaning, if there's money, big money in cleaning our gutters. Big money in cleaning our gutters. So if you want to make money doing that, you know, your mind has to be right. You can't be drinking and thinking it's okay to go on a ladder, go up high and clean our gutters and drink at the same time. You can't do it. You cannot do it. I don't recommend anybody drink while they're trying to make money. And so you got to weigh it and say, hey, you know what? I could either do it later or I can stop it because I need money more. So, I mean, I would recommend stopping the drinking, right? A lot of people, they smoke and drink, and you can't do that, you know? If you make $50, but you're spending $40, if you make $50 and you spend 40 on liquor and cigarettes and snacks, it's not it's that's not productive, man. That's no way to go. You want to be able to at least work on your car, fill up the tank. You want to be able to get a good ladder. Make sure every dollar that you reinvest into making money, it leaves you more money. It leaves you in a better place. Because then people want you to do other things for them. When you're a handyman, even if you're just a cleaning person, right, for the girls, let's say you're doing house cleaning on the side, right? And you want to be able to buy supplies so that if you tell a person, look, I'll clean the whole house while you're out working today, and I'll clean it for the whole week. I'll come back every week, and I only charge you $120, right? If that's what they can afford, and they'll let you know. And then it comes out to 25 a room. You know, that's how you got to think about it. And at $25 a room, you got to think you should be able to clean the room, pick it up, wipe down stuff, spray maybe some windows or some countertops, or their desk area, or the TV area, the living room. Do a little vacuuming, and so there's money to be made in that. And if you make a customer or a client that you can continue coming back as a repeat customer, where they want you to come back and clean, every 2 weeks. And then if that person says to her coworker, I just found a cleaning girl and a cleaning lady, and she does such a good job. Yeah, well, guess what? I need one too. Give me her number. Now you're doing two and three, 5 houses, 10 houses, where now you need help to clean, and you're making all the money you can imagine, all the money you never thought you'd make. And so if you save If you don't smoke, if you don't drink, and you save that money and buy the things you need, food, gas, pay your phone bill, right? The phone bill is important to all of us because without the phone, you're not making any money. And so, it, you have to be able to think right. You have to have a clear mind and be able to think about what it is you need first. So there's this thing called priority first. Priority first. So what's priority? Your food, your health, your shelter. When it comes, if you're renting, pay your rent early. Don't play with your rent. Same thing with your car. Don't play with your car. Don't treat it bad. Don't forget that you're gonna need tires. You know, look. Here's my what I live by, and I stand by this. Your problems, it's good to have them. It's good to have them. It keeps you on your toes, keeps you moving. You can't run from them. They'll always be there. So you have to think about your problems when your bills are coming up, when your necessities are needed, toilet paper, uh, laundry detergent, your laundry getting done, your gas tank getting filled. All those things are good. It keeps your mind moving. It keeps you sharp. That's what life's about. If you stay on top of it, guess what? Then it becomes less and less of a worry. Now you're thinking about what can you do with the extra. That's how it is. And that's because everybody has to put on their big boy pants, their big girl shorts or skirt, or their jeans. You gotta put them on, secure them with the belt, and get to doing what you gotta do. Okay. So life gets better when you stay on top of it. That's a guarantee. Okay. That's what me. Look, if I stop worrying and start drinking and start smoking and doing what I'm not supposed to, guess what? People start throwing you out. It don't matter if it's your mom or dad, okay? It don't matter if it's a friend. Everybody needs to do their fair share. That's what it's called. And so you don't want to be homeless. You don't want to be even the people who are homeless. If they see that, guess what? You're not buying your share. You're not hustling to make for your booze and your cigarettes, and they'll jump on you. That's how it is out there, even for the homeless, right? They'll rob you and they'll take what they can from you. So, I mean, live a decent life while you have the chance. While you're doing good, right? More good comes to you. And so there's thousands of ways of making money. You could paint a garage door outside on a warm day. If you use latex paint, it dries as you're painting it. And if you take your time, throw some cardboard underneath you and use a roller and a brush. You roll it first and brush in whatever you missed, whatever you could, and get to the edges. You take your time and do that with the brush. And before you know it, people are happy with you. They're paying you. The other neighbors are looking at what you did. Hey, when you're done over there, would you do mine next? That's how it happens. And the same thing with the gutters. Every year, the leaves. People who have trees near their homes, they need the gutters cleaned out. and elderly people need help. And so a lot of times they'll see you and they'll say, "Hey, would you do my gutters next, please? Do you have time to do mine? I'll pay you whatever it is." And then next thing you know, they're asking you, "Would you clean out my garage? I'll pay you whatever it is to clean out my garage." And so you could do it little by little and put it out at the trash area, or you could have them pay for a dumpster and just toss everything out of there. There's people who only own houses, who own realty, and so they need help all the time. Realtors always need help. So anytime you see or know somebody that's into renting apartments out or fixing, they need people to paint it, people to caulk the windows, people to put in a floor, people to install a door. There's thousands of ways to make money, but your mind has to be right. Keep your mind right. That's the first law in business, okay? Is have your mind right. There's people, look, there's most of the business owners that have restaurants and that have uh, taverns, liquor stores. They don't they don't drink. They will not drink. They will not smoke. Okay? A lot of times if you ask them how many of them drink, sometimes they'll say it just to make the other person a little happy and say, "Oh, only when I'm done working." And then the other ones, the smart ones, they'll say it flat out. "Drink? What do I look like? I don't drink. Of course I don't drink. No, I don't smoke." Because they're into their money. They want to get paid. So every time somebody else is drinking up their money, they're making money. Okay? So you have to tell yourself, who do you want to be? The person making money off of everybody that's throwing it away on liquor, or the person that owns the liquor store, that owns the tavern, that owns the bar and grill. And it starts off with little things. It starts out as a small habit in the beginning. Guys, I want you to hear this. This is how it starts. It starts out with a little six pack, right? A quart, a can, one of them 40 cans or something. It starts off with those. And the next thing you know, it's a habit. After a year, it'll make it really hard for you to stop. And even if it's 10, 15 years, 30 years, you can stop it. But you have to put it in your mind that you're going to stop it, that it's not doing you any good, that you know you gotta stop it because it's interfering with your life. It's got your life in shambles because you're waking up late, you're not feeling good, you're blowing up your prostate. And right now, you had no problem drinking, right, when you're young. But let a few years catch up to you, and you're going to wake up with blurry eyes. You ever seen an old guy get up after the night before drinking a bottle? They're shaking. It's called the shakes. And they're shaking and their hands are moving. They can't barely stop. Hey, hey, pass me that bottle. Hey, pass me that beer can. Man, do you got any beer? Man, you got a cigarette? And so those are habits, bad habits that form. So if you keep your thoughts good, if you keep your thoughts in the right place, you won't have those habits. You'll learn how to leave them. You learn how to let them go. That guess what? I did it for all these years. It's time for me to stop. It is time for me to stop. And especially girls, that's the last thing you want to do is have all those habits affecting your biological clock, affecting your mind, affecting the way other people treat you because they see that you're not under control, so they take advantage of you. And girls, you're beautiful, you're powerful. You have to always put yourself first before anything else. And for those who you believe in, religion and God, better for you. Put God first, and He'll make things better for you. For the ones who don't believe, well, then, you know what? Believe in yourself. Make yourself better. Get strong mentally so that you can get strong physically and you can do more. I'm going to let you guys off. Like I said, we'll help each other. If it just helped you a little bit to think about what your priorities are, getting your mind right, getting your body right, getting your business right, developing a business, right? And even if you're just helping out around the house, they'll say, you know what? He doesn't help or she doesn't help with any money, but she cleans, she picks up, he fixes anything that's messed up. That if we tell him to go fix this, go straighten out the garage, go do the throw out the trash, throw out the garbage, he's worth having around. She's worth having around. You have to do your fair share, like I said. So, hope this video helped you out some. If it only helped you out to think about ways to get better, then I did my job. I'll have more. I got a lot more. But listen, it's not so much about uh, getting different types of knowledge, getting different types of advice. It's about listening to it over and over again until it makes sense to you. And when it does, when something will click in you and you'll say, you know what? That's what I got to do. I got to stop this. I got to start that. I have to stop doing this and start doing that. And that's how people get better. That's how. And look, the younger you are, the more of a chance you have to straighten out, to become better. And look, girls, they like somebody who knows how to do things, how to take care of themselves and others. Guys, you want somebody, a partner, you want a girl that knows how to cook, clean, take care of your laundry, help you out, even if she's not working. And so remember that, girls. You know, if you bring something to the table, you're valuable. You're valuable. And the more you bring, the better you are. And the more valuable you have to say, you know what? I deserve better. And if he doesn't value what I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. And guys, don't fall asleep, man. Don't fall asleep on your lives. There's no time. There is always an American dream. There's always a French dream. There's always a Japanese dream. There's always a Russian dream. All around the world. Anybody who hears this goes for everybody, every living person. And there's one thing you have to remember, okay, for those that are listening to this video. Inside of you is me. And inside of me is you. That goes for the guys and the girls. We just have different shells. We got different bodies. But we all want the same thing. We want to be happy. We want to be loved. We want to eat. We want to drink water. Look, I could make a whole video just on soda, how bad it is for you. So, but just remember that. One day I'll do it. But just for now, remember that we're all the same. We all have so many years to go. Treat each other good. And I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like and subscribe, look, that makes me happy. And I'll make more videos that'll help you. So that when you, there's a saying, if you don't have the saying, no, don't do that in your head, if you never heard that, if you didn't have a dad or a mom to put that into your head, or an older brother or an older sister, an older sibling to tell you, no, don't do that. You shouldn't do that. Don't do that. And that's my job. That's what I'm doing to you. I'm putting that don't do it into your head and do this instead so that you become a better person. There's another saying in the world, and that is the woman makes the guy and the guy makes the girl. And that means your personalities after you guys hook up. So if you treat the girl bad, if you put her down just because that's how you were shown, then she's going to be all messed up. And if she does nothing but argue and call you a dummy, a dumbass, a dick, and call you out your name and treat you bad, that's what you're going to become. So if you say nothing, it's better to say nothing to each other and just smile and kiss each other, hug each other, look at each other and hold hands and know that you love each other, rather than to say bad things like it's okay to say it. Because what that does is in time that draws you apart. You want to be drawn together. Okay? Life is a whole lot more pleasant when you have a partner in your life. To those who believe in God, God bless you all. Those that you don't, you guys have a wonderful day. You girls, treat yourselves good. Like and subscribe. Bedtime Studio Podcast. Signing off. Bye.